I'm gonna give the stream like 2 seconds to set up. And it is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi everyone, this is kellyMILKIES. I am testing my stream for CO7 tomorrow, so let me know if my mic has static. And of course, if you guys are watching, do sign up for the SE2 SEA Community Open number 7. Do you know why? Because the winner of that not only gets money, but you also get to play Liquid Red in SC2 SEA show match. So I have FXOmOOnGLade's game on Korea versus SunRistaSG. If I'm not wrong, SG is kind of a clan, although SG of course means Singapore to you SEA fans. Superman SG, today I was just looking at the ladder rankings on Korea, and Superman SG is actually like top 10, and I kind of was like, oh my god, who is this? Is this guy from Singapore? And I got really excited. Just gonna turn up my sound a bit, and I realized it is not. I mean, obviously it's not anyone from Singapore. So I only realized that now, actually. FXOmOOnGLaDe, he is SEA's greatest hope. He's probably the only player that is currently good enough to play in GSL in Korea, representing our region. So FXO is his new clan. He used to be from Immunity. MOOnGLaDe was a top Warcraft 3 player who plays Night Elf, and he has beat Grubby and people like the Muslim. SunRistaSG. I mean, Terran is one of the best games to cast, and it's one of the best games to cast basically. Really interesting, and you can see that this Terran is going to barracks. It's just it's just really normal opening against zerg nowadays, and Glade is going for 15 hatch, fast expand. So you have to be really careful because close distance on this map, the Terran can actually choose to go 1-1-1 for fast Banshee, or he can do this, fast expand to barracks. So he is blocking off here, of course, so that he can expand and macro earlier. The thing about this map is you have to spread creep really early because your third base is really far away. And right now on the tab we do see that he has not gone for early gas, so we won't be seeing Sweetling so early. He probably go for 1 spine crawler, 6 zerglings, and just build speedlings later together with planing nest. First marine is almost out for. Okay, the first marine is already out for the Terran player. Scouting is so important in this map. I don't think I can emphasize how important it is. So you do see where he places his overlord. No marines can get to you here. He's really safe there. So the second hatch is almost up though. You do see 1 SCV and 1 marine gonna come in. He is gonna put up a bunker, but not sure if MOOnGLaDe sees it. So he does not see it yet. Otherwise, you normally, I mean, the Terran is gonna try to contain him. But I don't think the Terran player does see that he has a fast expand. He brings a couple of zerglings out, taking down the SCV, which is of course the right thing to do. And he's gonna bring 3 marine in. He's gonna be finished in time. I don't think he's gonna be finished in time. He decides to surround the 3 marines that are coming in. Hopefully he does get it in time, but I think these zerglings are gonna go down because 2 more marines are coming in. But he does take down 2 marine, 3 marines. He's gonna take the last marine. No, he micros his marine, but he loses all his zerglings. I think that was like 6 to 8 zerglings, and the bunker is also up. So there might be a problem for Glade. His queen is already here, and he's choosing to spread creep with his first 25 mana, because spreading creep is so important here right now. He is building a second bunker, so Glade definitely would want to prevent his bunker from going up, but I guess that's just to annoy him. He is backing up and he's using the vents really well, so he's pumping out, like, he's stopping all his drone production and don't even have speedling, and he's just pumping up zerglings right now. You do see he has about 8 zerglings on the field at the moment, and he did spend the first 25 mana on creep, I guess, because is he gonna take down Gales around? No! He needs to back off. Well, he needs to spread creep fast because the bases are really far apart, so you really need the speed earlier. He's gonna say it earlier, he's gonna try to defend this. He does have, his bunker is inching like closer and closer, and these zerglings are like kind of badly micro. He loses like 1 drone and 3 zerglings, and the Marines are gonna come and try to take this second hatchery. He's gonna use his queen to try to defend a bit. He's gonna use his queen to back up. He lost his queen for sure. He knows that he's gonna try to get surround on the Marines. He gets 2 Marines, 3 Marines, 4 Marines. He's gonna get a 5th Marine, gonna surround there on the... I mean, that Marine is a sad Marine. He's gonna use all his resources right now to actually take on this bunker, so he's gonna go for a surround. Transfusion that goes off on his queen. Super good move there by Glade, and gets a surround on the few Marines that are left behind on Delta, on this map, Scrap Station. I keep saying Delta Quadrant, sorry. On Scrap Station, and the poor Marine dies. You can see the blood is there. Here you go, the Zerglings are going to go in for a little bit harassed there, because there's no point if he keeps it in his base. He does know the Terran has kind of exhausted the amount of Marines he is able to risk. He's gonna run this, you know, Zergling in just to check. He is finally getting extractors, and he's actually getting 2 extractors at once to make up for the extra that he didn't bring in earlier. He does spot the 3 barracks over here, of course. And I think he would know that the Terran player is expanding for sure, since he's blocking off this way. It's really quite... I mean, it's quite common for Korean players to play like that now. Anyway, he wants to check what's happening in this base, to see whether there's any Banshee or if there's any fast siege tanks. He can just suicide his Overlord here, so it's not gonna be a really big problem based on scouting. Looking at the Harvesters tab, you have 30 Harvesters up against 28 Harvesters, so I guess it's pretty stable. At the moment for Glade, he has his second expansion, but you know, as a Zerg player, you always want 1 more hatchery. You always want to be 1 up against a Terran player. He is now researching, you know, speed, and he's getting a building nest at once. I kind of know how Glade plays, so I would understand that would happen. He's gonna put a creep teamer here to, you know, to see if there's any sneaky drops behind. Okay, so as I was saying, you need to be 1 up against Terran if you're playing against a Terran player, because you really need that economy advantage. I mean, Terran players do have Muse, that's kind of like their advantage in this game, I would guess. And look at this face, he's just saying, hi guys. This guy looks like a Terran. It looks like a Mew because it's yellow in color actually. I realized my overlay. Anyway, first siege tanks is almost up. Marines, he's still pumping up Marines, and he's researching siege, and he does have 1 starport up, so maybe he'll try to go in for a drop. Drop is pretty common in this map. Zerg has to be really careful of that. But also, Zerg can also react by having pretty, maybe like, he passed the 8 minute mark though, so maybe like 11 minute Nicholas might be. I haven't watched this game yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen, which is normally how I like to cast my game. I don't think I want to watch a game that I have casted before, but you can see the number of reactors going up. I think it's all... Is it all going... okay, 1 is going on South Part. I was thinking if all is going on the barracks, I'll be really pretty upset. And here comes a... maybe mini push, I guess, by Sunrista. He does see that... I mean, this guy knows everything that's happening. He does see the goal hatchery up, so if Glade just loses this, he's gonna lose like $300 that he invested in putting this down on the goal. But if he does defend this, which I'm not sure what is he gonna do, but he looks like is he gonna go for to defend his goal? He's backing up a bit. I mean, he has a ton of Zerglings. He has probably like 40 Zerglings, but he does have 1 siege tank there, but 1 siege tank is not gonna do a lot. He splits his Zergling into 2, and he's coming into 2 army. He's gonna go for the surround on the Marine players, and here comes the siege player. Siege tank gets taken down. Also, you do see a surround there is going on the Marine, and he loses the hatchery. But I think the Terran player lost quite a lot. He lost like maybe 20 or 40 Marines. 40 Marines is... I'm not 40 Marines, sorry. He lost like maybe 20 Marines. 20 Marines and 1 siege tank, so... I guess, I mean, 1 scan is going off onto Glade's expansion. I don't know why he did that, because obviously he would have his natural, maybe to see like what Glade is attacking, but he should probably just send a Viking for that. But you do see he's loading up. He's going for a drop, because that is probably the thing he can do right now to be in advantage. He does have a couple of siege tanks, and he's gonna be ready for a while. You do see Glade taking down a 4th expansion, and he's determined on getting the gold expansion. Having a look at the harvesters count, he has 45 harvesters up against Terran's players 51 harvesters, and he 3 improve upgrade 1, and this game is pretty good. Look, there's gonna be a drop over here, which is pretty common in this map, and you do see he's already researching Zerg Fire 1. He has Mutalis coming out. He has 10 Mutalis popping right now. He does steam pack, go behind the mirror line. He's gonna take down a couple of drones there. He's gonna put all his drones out from the place, and he's gonna try to take down the spawning pool, which is the correct thing to do, I guess, because Glade is trying to go for Zerglings. Here comes the Zergling. Here comes the Mutalis. He's gonna get surround. Is he gonna get surround there? Because the Mutalis Ah, the Mutalies, come on, let's get a medic back. I mean, he does get a perfect surround down on the Marines, and this guy isn't like bothering to save his Marines because his Marines gonna go down pretty easily anyway, based on the fact that glade already has Mutalies and can take down the dropship. So he decides that goodbye to my Marines, and he takes down. Does he take down the dropship? Yes, he takes down both dropship. That is gonna be a little bit behind for the Terran player there because he just threw his army away 2 times in a row. Yeah, that was a good drop, but you kill like 4 drones and you lost 2 dropships. 2 dropships. Sheeps? What the hell? Cow sheeps. 2 dropships worth of Marine. And he's gonna saturate his base really soon. He's already saturating his gold base and putting up the 4th and 5th factory. 5th and 6th actually. What am I talking about? The thing about this map is also, if once you break down this wall and you try to have a fight with the Zerg player on creep, I think you're gonna be a little bit of trouble, and the Mutalies are just coming to have a scout to see what is happening, and he does see that the Terran player is like, oh my god, here comes the Mutalies, he's gonna know I'm gonna come from there, he's not gonna want to break the rocks here. Glade is just gonna bring his Mutalies and scout around and probably try to, there's a scan going off here, and Glade probably sees that a scan is popping off there. You do see the upgrades are coming out, Zerg players attack and Zerg mini attack 1 is coming out, and Glade is just pumping out a couple Mutalies, but the Terran player is reacting with 1 Tor. As you know, Zerg is a super reactionary race, so he knows what's happening. So he's just gonna go with a standard Muta baiting, defend or attack, however you wanna see it. I think I also would think, look at the creep, look at the Zerg, look at the creep on the map. Oh my god. Map control is so important for every game, of course, but especially in Zerg versus Terran matches, because you do not want to let the Terran contain you. Which Terran is failing to do at the moment. He's trying to contain unsync, but he's not succeeding in that, and the Zerg will want to have as much creep over the place as possible so he can have mobility, and so he can have that little bit of scouting up in front, and Terran player is trying to build like a couple of missile turrets. Pick up at this tank, is he gonna get any? He gets 1 tank, does not lose any Mutalies, he's gonna back up, and there comes the scan. He does take 1 Mutalies down, and Marines are gonna come in, but Glade is just gonna defend this over here, because once he's secure like this, putting him so far ahead, he has 62 harvesters against 55 harvesters for the Terran player, but you need to know that Glade has gold, so he is gonna be much ahead in terms of minerals, and but the thing is, having a look at the army size is pretty much the same, so Glade is just trying to be annoying here, because obviously what the Terran is doing is he's trying to move forward pretty much step by step, and he has to really try to do something because Terran player seems to be so far behind. Glade is so ahead in economy, but he also made a lot of good decisions. Level 2 flying attacks and level 2 melee attack is coming up, so you do know that Glade is going for, heavy Zergling build, or he's going for heavy. So I would say that the Terran player really has to make good decisions now, because he's inching forward bit by bit. Looking at the way he's pulling his siege tanks forward, and he's 1 Tor actually parked there, and here comes his queen. His queen gonna get taken down because this queen was not on hold position. So he sacrificed his queen. That's really well. This couple of drills are just gonna run in a bit, but I don't think there's gonna be a problem. And he's top at 158 foot, and Glade is at almost 200 foot. But Scanner going up, and his units are just rallying in, and he's gonna lose his overlord's gonna run in, I guess. But he does have a lot of bailings here. Look at his army over here. He did. Oh my god! I just totally missed your action. I'm so sorry. But his Mutalies is over here, and here comes his bailings and just preventing anything here. He's deciding to go for a counter attack instead of actually defending his base right now, and his Mutalies just take all the SCV over there in the base. Second natural of the SunRista. And SunRista is wanting to go for a base trade against a Zerg player. I don't think that's such a good idea, but Zerg is going to come back. Moon's going to come back and try to defend this. A couple of Zerglings over there up in front defending it, and he has, he is supply cap right now, but his army is right here. He is still really strong. His army, look at the army size, is 5,300 up against 5,000 army. So this is really pretty much based on, I think this is pretty much based on decision making skills. These two players are just camping each other out, and this 1 spine crawler is being actually the hero for the Zerg army. He's just up in front and just poking away, but he has died. But you do see here the Marines is dropping, Marines just ran in here, taking down the Go expansion. So he's bringing his Zerglings up here, and there is no more command center for the Terran player, and he's gonna go for this fight right now. Here comes the Mutalies to pick off all the siege tanks, and here comes the Bailey taking off. He's totally not microing his Marine at all. I do not know why is that so, and I think this is pretty much GG. He's gonna quit right now. He doesn't have anything left. He just got so much Zerglings here, and he's waiting just picking out all the Marines that are over there. His Mutalies came in and just pick up all the siege tanks over here. Oh my god, I think oh, this Terran player wants to go. He is determined to at least do some more damage to Glade and try to go for... I mean, why would you want to base raise a Zerg player? I don't understand that, but you do see that he is desperately still trying to, you know, take down the natural expansion of the Zerg player, but as you can see, he has totally no army. Is he gonna try to do this because his Tor is doing a little bit of damage here, but you do see Glade does his Zerglings here. He's so lazy, he's not microing this, I don't know why. Milois is just gonna come here, not even magic boxing Tor, and he's gonna pick off the Mag army behind, and here is his bio army. This Milois can just take down anything right here, but you do see the Medivac is doing their best to heal the poor Marines, but the Marines are gonna go down right now. I think this is GG. As you can see, SunRista left the game without saying GG. What a rage quit. If you guys actually see this guy in Korean ladder, tell him why did you not GG our hope of SEA. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is really good. Let me know how my stream is for tomorrow's community open for the chance to win some money and also to represent SEA to play against the mighty Liquid Rat. Of course, joining us for the SEA All-Stars match against Liquid Rat would be Kawi, Oxygen, Yun Yongju, and Moonglade, who you have just seen how good his Zerg is. I mean, it was pretty much based on... I mean, he decided to go for the Terran player's base instead of defending his base, which would have been difficult because of all the tank siege up, and he kind of... I think the Terran player kind of panicked and choked. So, thank you guys for watching the game. I think I might love you guys. So... if you guys have any games, you can send it to me. It's kellyMILKIES@gmail.com. I would try to stream your games. Goodbye. Look at the Loy face.